Morning traders, I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures. Friday morning here, talk to you about the grain markets. All right, one of the headlines I saw this week, the agricultural commodity markets in the early phases of a bull market. So, I don't know that. It's interesting what we read and hear, but certainly this is why we look at the chart patterns. Many times I've been schooled, chart patterns will show you where the big money's made. So our first chart today of corn, you can see it's in very good support. I don't think it's going to turn into a bull market, but I think there's some upside, 10 or 20 cents here possibly. So October 12th crop report next week is very big. This is a big report. I kind of think this big production is getting factored into the price of corn. You're going to get big yields on this report, and the market's going to try to rally. So we'll keep talking about that. Ethanol demand is very important. We've got big, good ethanol numbers here for our U.S. corn. I think also exports are really, really important. We got a lot of corn to sell to the world. For example, Mexico buys a lot of U.S. corn, and we have to keep this continuing. So the demand is good. We got to keep hitting on all cylinders. These hog numbers, these beef numbers, these chicken numbers in our country, very, very strong, all-time record high numbers, and this is corn-sensitive demand. So it's a good story. We'll keep talking about it. Okay, the soybean market. The Chinese, they're on holiday this week. Lots of talk that they're going to come back here the end of October and be very aggressive buyers of U.S. soybean. Maybe that's a reason why we rallied yesterday. Markets are forward-looking mechanisms, and so look for good export sales here in the next couple of weeks when the Chinese come back. They have insatiable demand for U.S. soybean. I think this is going to continue in our lifetime. Here's our next chart of soybeans. You can see a little different chart than the corn chart. It's going a little bit higher here in soybean. I think there's some rallies that lie ahead here. Soybean meal's been showing some strength. The demand for meal is very strong. All these, again, hog and pig and chicken numbers, soybean meal in very good demand. So keep watching that. Remember, the best and biggest and bullish soybean markets we've ever had have been soybean meal led. So keep watching that. And then lastly here, the wheat market. You can see the chart of wheat in pretty good support. International wheat prices have been bottoming here. They've been rallying the last couple of weeks. Gosh, if we could get some export sales on U.S. wheat, I think that could be a trigger for this wheat market to go 10 or 20 cents higher on news like that. So we'll keep looking and talking about that. Okay, I'm very excited about these markets. If you're thinking about doing this, I am waiting for your phone call. If you're trading somewhere where you're not getting any service, I'm waiting for your call. I've got some of the first accounts I ever opened 20 years ago, and as they say, that's a good thing. Everybody have an excellent weekend.